up?
All right, so we're live here with Chris Algieri. Obviously, you've been making headlines coming in as Daniel Jacobs, strength and conditioning coach. Well, not strength and conditioning, but more nutritionist. Or are you going to also play a chef role? I follow you on Instagram. I see the dishes. Are you going to be preparing his meals?
Yeah, so we're designing the whole meal plan for what the camp's going to look like week by week, getting him ready to make the weight easily, be able to perform at his absolute best. And luckily for Danny, I'm a good cook too, so we're going to prep up the meals, and he's going to eat better than he's ever eaten before for this camp. And like I said, make weight easy.
Now, is this a new stage in Chris Algieri's life? Is this a transition? Because we've seen Julius the Chef Jackson kind of transition from boxing to now being a full-time chef. Maybe is this your new role, a nutritionist for star fighters?
Actually, this has been something that I've been doing for a while, and I've actually worked with a lot of fighters in the UFC, in the Berto organization, and MMA. I've been working with some boxers over the years. I just kind of kept it to myself. This is obviously the biggest stage and the most recognition we're getting for this, but this is something that I've actually been doing for years during my own career.
But would this take the forefront for Chris Algieri, or is boxing still a part of it?
Oh no, boxing is definitely still in the near future. I needed some time off, so I wanted to keep involved with the sport, and this has been the best way possible. You know, I'm still around for the big fights, and my name's still getting thrown around. Just trying to get back into position to get some fights under my belt.
Speaking of your name being thrown around, obviously your name was making headlines with Berto. You know, he's coming off that Mayweather pay-per-view, a knockout of Victor Ortiz. Sounds like a good name to get you back in the forefront, but is it too tough of a fight coming off of what happened with you last year with Earl Spence? Do you want kind of a tune-up, maybe an Eric Bonet type of fight to just get ready?
No, I just want to get busy, honestly. You know, in terms of who's going to be is not really up to me. I just want to get some fights on the back. Momentum is a big part of the sport. When I made my title run, I had a lot of fights, you know, back to back to back. And just like Danny was saying about coming off of you know, his cancer, he needed to get busy and be more active, so he felt comfortable in the ring for the big fights. I mean, I think it's across the board. That's how every major fighter has to have the mentality.
Now, taking your New York City bias out, I mean, what sort of chance do you give Danny? He's hiring a super team with you being the nutritionist, you know. Now he has Virgil Hunter also in the corner. Rozier's been there for years. What sort of chance do you really give him? Again, bias outside.
Taking everything away from it, you know, just from knowing the guy and knowing the guys, just think of style versus style. I think, you know, for one, Danny has the power to get his respect, to get Triple G's respect early. Plus, he has the boxing skills and the size. So you couple that all together, and he really does have a good chance.
All right, Chris, well, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.